World peace. It's a concept politicians, governors, citizens, and just people around the world wonder if we'll ever achieve it. How many of you believe one day we might see world peace? Well, unfortunately, that is an impossible goal that we will never reach. The idea of complete peace on earth is naive. I'm going to tell you why. First, let me break down what actually defines peace. Vocabulary.com defines peace as a stress-free state of security that comes when there's no fighting or war, everything coexisting in perfect harmony and freedom. So essentially, peace is made up of three different, what I'm going to call pillars. The first of those pillars being what we see governors talking about all the time, and it's war. Violence, fighting throughout countries. According to Allocation.com, the number one reason nations go to war with each other is for economic gain. So realistically, until we wipe currency altogether, we'll most likely never experience a world without war, violence, or fighting. There have been many wars, including the Civil War, Revolutionary War, and countless others that us as America have been involved in, that have been fought for capitalistic reasons and economic gain, essentially. The second pillar of peace is a stress-free, secure environment. The society that we live in today has made a stress-free life completely impossible to achieve. On top of that, all the pressure from teachers, peers, parents, elders, you name it. We also have so many life-changing things that could happen to us in the blink of an eye. Like unemployment, divorce, cancer, and a few other things. As an example, if you or a family member or a loved one have lost a job, you know how stressful it truly can be. While the current unemployment rate is 3.5%, over the last few decades, we have seen our employment rate go over 10%, which is just so many people going through that stressful time of them losing job and finding out how they're going to get that next meal on the table. Going through divorce is also an extremely challenging time for the parents, the kids, and everyone involved. And sadly, depending on a variety of factors, marriages end in divorces 40 to 50% of the time. Dealing with health issues for you, loved one, or someone you just know, it could be stressful and just uncertain with what can happen to them or you or the financial aspect of them. And cancer is the number one cause for that. Cancer alone kills 10 million people each year, leaving those around them sad, hurting, and for the people that have to worry about the bills, so stressed due to the amount that chemo, the cancer treatment, and all that costs. So financially stressed, wondering how they're going to pay for the bills. The third and final pillar of peace is a population coexisting in perfect harmony and freedom. The world we live in today, this would be a very difficult thing to achieve. People have so many different opinions on different topics. It would just, like religion, politics, values, morals, until we all find a way to either accept those different opinions or find a way to all feel the same about them, well, we'll never see a world where we're living and coexisting in perfect harmony. Just because of how strongly people believe about those different opinions that they have, and they will be willing to fight for them, which is just ridiculous. So with that being said, while we shouldn't give up on the concept of world peace, it certainly wouldn't help to come to the realization that it might not happen, just because of how unrealistic it is and how impossible it is. But hope is the number one thing, and maybe I'm wrong.